we're here for our live auction unboxing. So we have a lot of really fun items on the table for the auction tomorrow. And if you would like to participate, but maybe you can't be at the auction, or you would just like that item and you're like, hey, I'd be willing to pay X amount of dollars for it, you can send reserve bids. And so I will put a link up here once he starts showing you the items of the email to send your reserve bids to. And the deal with the reserve bids is you just say, hey, that amazing antique item, I would like to start at $50. I'd be willing to pay $50 for it. And what we will do is we'll start that item at the $50 mark on the live sale. If nobody bids on it, then you, as the reserve bid winner, will win it. And so it's basically you're reserving it at that price. Now, if you get outbid, then whoever wins it on the live auction will win it. But you can also watch and outbid that person that outbid you. So just kind of wanted to explain that right there at the beginning. And so we have a lot of really fun items today, and so it's a plethora of variety. We've got some giant keys and some cool home decor pieces, so you definitely want to check it out. And so you will send all those reserve bids to the email that I pop up in the thread, which will be HookedonPickin, HookedonPickin, no G on the end, at gmail.com. All right. And so let's go ahead and flip it around, and we'll take a little look at all the items.
Okay, let's do it here.
I don't think I mentioned all reserve bids must be in by 11 a.m. Central Standard Time tomorrow, which is an hour prior to the live sale starting.
Absolutely. Very good. Heather's always does a good job of explaining that stuff, doesn't she? Way better than I do. Let's see here. We will go through it twice. We'll go through it all the way down to the end of the tables, and then I'll come back. I've got 4 tables worth of stuff. And if you ask a question, I'll do my best to answer it. That's the convenience or the whole idea of doing this live. If you have a question, please let us know. I've got this couple right here. It's really cool looking designs there. You got a really cool dragon on there. They look a little vintage to me. I'm not really don't know a whole lot about them, but it's a cool looking couple. I think they go together. I assume they would have gone together. They even got kind of that kind of ceramic speckle look on the faces there, So, but anyway, nice little home decor there for you. Had no clue what this thing was. Look at this here. It's got dragons on this here. I assume somebody was maybe a collector of Chinese art or something of that nature. It's a regular screw on the bottom. See that there? So it's not like super old, or they screwed into this thing here. So I looked it up to find out what it was, and it has something to do with good luck, year of the dragon kind of thing. So I don't know. I don't really know what it is besides that. Very heavy. It's got to be brass. Or something. It just very, very heavy piece here. So, but still thought it was pretty neat. Heather put where you send the reserve bids up in the thread there, in the comment section, so that you can look at there. Hey, Loria. Here's a nice little glass piece here. Don't know. It looks to me to be a glass basket. Looks like it's kind of painted glass, or maybe that's blown glass that way. Got weight to it there. No damage on the basket. Looks nice. So, icy basket. Was it used as an ashtray? I wouldn't think so, but the ridges there, maybe that's what it was meant for. But I just think it'd be a pretty little decor basket. You could put little, I don't know, M&Ms. Could eat cereal out of it. All kinds of fun things you could do. Got one of these pieces here. We've sold one of these before. 24 karat gold. It's plated there around the edges there. And it's a particular kind of art. There you go. Is that chokin? The art of chokin. Metal engravings from Japan are created by the ancient art of chokin gilded with gold and silver. The engravings were originally created to decorate the armament of the samurai warriors. So it is 24 karat gold edged. 24 karat gold edged. Not for food use. So it's just a decor piece. But it does have the original box that came with it. So that's nice there. And then we've got a little paperweight here. Always love these paperweights. They're like little beautiful tornadoes in there, aren't they? Really cool looking deal. I think this one's got like a, yeah, it's got a whammo right there on the bottom there. Almost blends in where you can't even see it because of the decor, but I do want to point that out to you. That's always a thing that can happen. Glass paperweights. Here's a beautiful blown glass piece here. Now it does have the top. You can feel where it's been, the cut ridge there. So, but pretty. And they've got, I don't know how they put the, I don't know if that's globbed on other glass. It's got to be glass. Of course it's glass, but I don't know if it's blown in one piece. I don't know how they would have done that to get 3 little legs there. But neat piece here. So to me, it's with the top open, be a beautiful vase. You could do like a bud vase in there if you wanted to, or got kind of a definitely egg shape Easter kind of feel to it, but very beautiful. Love the blue in that there. Everybody's saying it's a candy dish. Yep. Yeah, I would say candy dish too. This piece back here. Yeah, I think you guys are right. Really pretty though. It's pretty. Got a neat little basket. You can find all kinds of crazy stuff. I'm thinking what you do is you put a votive down there. And can you imagine the light that would flicker out of this thing here? You know? It'd be like, I see butterflies in that. Maybe you see something else, but can you imagine how that would light up real well? You know, maybe it was a wastebasket, but man, it's too pretty to be a wastebasket. I'd put a candle down there, and that would be cool to be able to do that there. You think it's for the umbrella? Well, I thought those are usually a little bit taller, you know, but it could be. Could be for umbrellas there. Let's see here. Legs added during the bellowing, maybe. Yeah, could be. Got some masks. Apparently they're marriage masks. So which one of you is the green one? Which one of you is the blue one? So since Heather loves blue, she's the blue one there. I'll have to be the green one. I do like the color red, so I got some reds in there. So let's see what the mask there. There you go. Get you some marriage masks. Very important to have. They're about the size of my hand there. So they're not really for face. They're probably, I'm guessing somebody went on vacation, you know, and came back with some little souvenirs. I don't know if this would be Mayan or what they would be, you know. But neat. Love this piece here. Nice little woman statue carrying the water pitcher. I always think of Bible times when I see something like that. You see a lot of pictures of that, like the woman at the well carrying the water pitcher to the well, that kind of thing. It's all wood. It's just a wood carve. Somebody took some time doing that, though. Can you imagine? So nice, really pretty. Could be African. Could be that too. We find a lot of wood pieces that were carved in Africa. That make it to the Midwest somehow, but they make it. So, but I think it's got a little bit of age to it there too. Huge chess piece. That's either the king or the queen. It always depends on what your chess piece looks like. And a really nice, beautiful blue vase. I don't think could be olive wood. Could be from Israel too. So I don't think this is an old piece because it's got the top the stops on the bottom here, but I think it's pretty. I assume this to be a bud vase or a decorative vase that way, if I don't break it. All right, I got to back up here a little bit. Another paperweight here for you. Really nice paperweight there. Look at the white flowers in that there. I think, is that a little whammo there? No, that's just bubbles in there. That's good. Spell check bellowing. Yep. Good morning, all. Just got here. Great. Yeah, 96,000 subscribers. Guys, we're almost at 96,100. I hadn't looked for the last few hours, but it's been great. You guys are helping us fly up there. When we hit 97,000, we'll give away 7 $100 gift cards. This I love. Look at the sword, everybody. Now, is it like a vintage samurai sword? Probably not, but it's still cool, right? It's still stinking cool. So, got the nice little metal decor on the bottom there. This is metal. Nothing's plastic on it there. That's not styrofoam in there. I don't know what that would be in there, but nice little braid there. Coming down through here, this is all metal here too. I'm going to try to open it with one hand without slicing my fingers off. Let's see here. Nope. Here. There we go. There you go. Made in China, so it's not like the old samurai sword, but still kind of a cool looking wall hanger. So be neat. But let's see if I can close it. I'll get it closed later. Got kind of a neat little scroll work down the blade, down the sheath here, but neat. So my guess is somebody was putting together a collection of different pieces here, but neat display there. Got an angel here. I know it's past Christmas, but it's a pretty little angel though, holding the dove there. So, and really like this piece, the old advertising piece here. Lunch counter and ladies cafe. It's got a baking company. A Wheel Baking Company, 415 Washington Avenue. Who's this guy? Probably was a president, and I don't remember which one. Fine bakery goods for family use. Do you still have a booth at the antique mall? We do. We still have a booth. We're not like raking in the dough at the antique mall. I picked up the check last week. It was like $450. So our booth rental is $155. So we're making that plus. And a lot of what we put there are things that we've got 8 of them, and we take 1 or 2 items, or sometimes occasionally some of Dad's items go there. But I think it's going okay, So, but every month I'm going. Every month I'm driving there, I'm thinking, is this kind of a waste of time? But no. And when we're out picking, we put a few things there. So they run it real well there. So we like it. Let's see. Snow in there. Sorry, Bob. Not snowing here. It's supposed to warm up a little bit, which is good because we've had snow that has just turned to ice everywhere. Church parking lot's pretty messy. Got a little cannon. Gotta love little cannons. Who doesn't love a little cannon? I thought it was a pencil sharpener, but I don't think it is. I think it's just a little display cannon. Neat little wooden box here. I'm always a sucker for little boxes. Let's see if I can open it for you. Again, if there's anything you want to know or a question, just feel free to ask. Slows down in January at our antique mall. We have a booth at, yeah. Yep, they were saying multiple people had the best months they've ever had this last December. I was talking to another guy, and he's like, I've never made that much money at an antique mall. So people just went nuts in December. So I'm like, well, great. But we're like a consistent average of about $400, $450 now. So there. But maybe if we worked it harder or something like that, we could do a little better. But it's working pretty good for us, I think. So James was bringing stuff when he's home from college and that kind of thing. You guys are getting ads there? Sorry, there's ads. Also had a great December. Wonderful. Just got my muscle massager and use it. I'm in love. Great. Yeah, those muscle massagers are fantastic. So I used one of those on Faith, our youngest daughter's back. She's hurting from basketball. So if you got any kids or grandkids into sports, they're fantastic for that. And they're great for anybody, really. So good. If you've had surgery on your lower back or your neck, you probably don't want to mess with that too much, or talk to your doctor about it, of course. But good for muscle pain. This, I believe this is a blown glass piece too. It's got that rough cut edge down there at the bottom, but I think it's beautiful. So I have an eye for blue things because Heather likes blue things. So see blue, I pick it up. Neat little lid that goes with it. Hello, Paul and Heather. Hope your day is going well. It's 28 degrees outside here in Knox. And yeah, it's supposed to be, I think it's only like 34, 35 degrees here today. But it's supposed to warm up to 41. I'm hoping it gets there so it can melt some of that snow. Love this guy. Think he's a Three Musketeer. That's my guess. Got the sword there. Neat. This is definitely marble. Definitely there. So, don't know a lot about this guy. Maybe somebody knows something about him. I don't think there's anything on the bottom of him. Let's see. Nope. Nothing on the bottom. But cool. Cool guy. I hadn't seen one before. 50s and 60s here. Still cold for us, but tolerable. Was that Florida area? 50s, 60s? It's probably. That's my guess. It's got to be south. Beautiful wooden box back here. Check this guy out here. These always have these neat scenes if they're not been too torn up. You're in Fort Worth. Fort Worth. Is that Texas? I think it's Texas, right? I'm trying to think. Neat scene though. I like the scene. Looks like the D'Artagnan from the Three Musketeers. Sounds good to me. 57 in Central Florida. The Promised Land is what I hear is Florida. Same temperature as heaven, I believe. Florida. Neat, beautiful old wooden box here. See if I can open it here for you. I think it's got a mirror inside. Look at the mirror. There it is. Nice little helping opener and closure there on the side there. Little cedar box. Always neat. I don't know what scene that would be there, but it looks like they're unloading logs, maybe. Looks like a colonial scene. Old boat there. Neat. And then the coolest bag known to man. That's for your trip to Australia right there. And these are all beads. See that? It's all beads to make that. Pretty neat. And you know it's vintage when you have this color. Yes. The golden amber of that thing. Yeah, I love wooden boxes too. Something about them. Something about them. Anytime I go to an antique shop or anything, or go to thrifting or garage sale, I always open those wooden boxes, you know. I think it's a cool bag too. And it's got the beads on the back too. Doesn't look like any damage. As I said, that's probably missing one bead right there. But not bad. Bakelite, yeah, probably Bakelite handle there. And if you've lost your keys, you won't lose these. They're massive. All wooden keys. I thought it'd be kind of cool. Cool decor pieces for somebody, or if you have somebody that you need to give the key to the city to, or Valentine's, the key to your heart, or I don't know. All kinds of cool stuff you can do with a key. Make a good sermon illustration too. But there you go. I don't think they're super old. Because that one actually has the wall hanging stuff on them, but still neat. Massive key. Where else are you going to get a massive key? This one might be maybe a touch older because there's a little bit of older hardware on that one. And is there hardware on this one too? Yeah, there's hardware on that one too. But cool. That's a beat the stuffing out of your husband key. Well, if you need to, you know, sometimes we do not condone violence to your spouse. Please do not. Please don't beat your spouse. It's a horrible thing. I don't. If you do, you know, in the spirit of Christ, like love. Okay, moving on. Let's see here. Cool watches. Mom put some of the watches here together for you. I think we're going to start all these watches at just $10. I think we started all the other watches at $15 last week. We'll just start these at $10. There's an SLE 3-function. It's kind of neat. And then Geneva watch here, the white band there. Nice little watch. All these are working watches and running watches. FMD, Key to the Curse of Oak Island Treasure Chest. Oh, that'd be cool. Have they found the treasure yet? I watched the first 6 seasons of that show, and after a while I'm like, I don't think they're ever going to find the treasure. I think the show is the treasure. FMD watch there. Hello, Brenda. Neat one there. Viviana or Vivian. Neat little watches. Starting $10 a watch. Another Geneva watch there. Got that mother of pearl inlay there. It's a nice looking watch. Got that bracelet style. Paul Sebastian watch there. But again, they're all running, all working watches. Mom does a really good job. Mom and Dad do a real good job finding jewelry, and then they clean it up, and they get the new batteries and all the other different things they do. The treasure's the money they make from filming the show. That's what I think, too. No, they're still digging. I've seen a few things that they've come up with, but, yeah. They'll never find it the way it's going, yeah. Yep, great watches, good. Melissa and Doug, it's a completely sealed puzzle, never been opened. 200-piece Flora puzzle. Melissa and Doug usually is a good brand. They make good toys, kids' toys. A lot of wooden toys they make, so my guess is their puzzle's probably going to look pretty neat. The Exploring Space. Is the band of the first watch Bakelite. It does have that look to it, doesn't it? Very light. Very light. I could not tell you one way or the other, though. Here's a Thomas Kincaid puzzle. It's the wicker basket. Comes with it. It's completely sealed. Let's see if I can get it to stand up here. See that wicker basket? So the puzzle's in the wicker basket. That was a great idea. Yeah, it's the church scene. The primitive church. Wouldn't that be awesome? You do your baptisms right out there in the river, right there. Probably right there. See the baptism spot? Boom. Right there. You could have the cows at your service. They'd be mooing Amazing Grace as you're getting baptized. It'd be beautiful. Beautiful. It's nice. Always good when the Lord brings cows to your baptism service. Got a Longaberger basket. This one says Johnson on it. These little tags can be removed, but I was going to leave it just to see. Hey, I don't know. Maybe somebody knows the Johnson family and would like it there. And if I take it's got the lid, it's the recipe box. Look at that. And it's got all kinds of recipes in there. Recipe or is this Rolodex? I thought it was recipe, but now it looks Rolodex. No more. Oh, this is a Rolodex. This is a Rolodex, kids. This was before you had a smartphone. You had to write people's phone number down, and you remembered the ones you really needed. And the stream will be pooped in. The stream won't be pooped in. That's horrible to say. Look, there's a fence. See the fence? Cows are not going to get into the pond or the river. Now, other things might poop in them. Fish will poop in the river. But I won't tell you where your drinking water comes from, so we'll move on from that point. All right. Jewelry box here. Just a little wooden jewelry box. I don't think this has any jewelry in it, but it does have the glass piece with the flower, kind of the vintage style there. One drawer that opens there. Probably some of you had a jewelry box or still do have a jewelry box that looks just like that. Hi, Teresa. Cool paperweight here. This is not glass. It's like a heavy resin. But neat. Got the ducks. Looks like they're landing on a pond or sitting on some stumps there. There they are. Boy, his eyes look kind of freaky there, don't they? I mean, his eyes look fine there. But then when you go here, you're like, oh my goodness, that guy needs some glasses. He needs something. But there he is. Salt and pepper shakers that are lighthouses. Looks like somebody went on vacation or something to a lighthouse. Ducks Unlimited? Yeah, maybe. I like to be near that river. Beautiful landscape, so peaceful. Absolutely. That's it there. Wooden apple. Wooden apple. It's what Eve gave to Adam. He tried to take a bite of it right there, see? And he was like, this is horrible. What a bad decision. Yep. And that's what we got. That's why we are the way we are now. It's a glass apple. A little paperweight. Pretty little paperweight. I love the little bubbles inside the paperweights, the glass paperweights. I think they're neat. So I've told you this story multiple times. I love going to, when we go to Silver Dollar City on vacation, they always have those glass blowing guys, and I love sitting there watching them. So pretty neat stuff they make. Got the praying hands, or the extended hands there. I think that's an Avon piece. It's probably an Avon piece. Does eyes too much? Okay, I'm not sure what that meant. Objection 4 says I missed it. What was the space thing back there in the puzzle? It's over here. It's a Melissa and Doug 200 piece floor puzzle. But good brand. Oh, completely sealed, never been opened. Is this from an estate sale? These things come from all over the place. Dad finds them auctions. I used to go to auctions too. Sometimes I'll go picking. Sometimes James will go picking. Sometimes Heather will go picking. Dad goes picking all the time, and finds all kinds of clever different things here. I don't think any of these things Dad found, besides those watches we showed. Well, we're just about to get to some of the things that Dad found here in a moment. I got some sterling silver rings here. We're going to start these at $20 a piece. This is a size 7 over here, and this other one is a size 5. But absolutely beautiful rings. Dollywood is... Did it become... I thought Silver Dollar City was still in Branson. But Dollywood is in Gatlinburg, right? I think that's right. I might be wrong, though. Maybe it is Dollywood, and I just call it Silver Dollar City. But really pretty ring. Thanks, Kathy. Yeah, we're really blown away by how quickly, like, it took like 14 days to gain 1,000 subscribers, and that's highly unlike our channel had been. And you guys, it's because of all of the sharing you guys do. Wonderful. But if you think about it, we're like less than 4,000 subscribers away from 100,000. Are we going to sell the keys as a separate or as a lot? Well, what happens is it depends on what somebody does. If somebody sends me a bid and they say, hey, $20 for the white key, and then somebody sends me a bid and says, a reserve bid and says, hey, I'll take all the keys for $20, I'll tell them, no, we're going to separate them because I already had a bid on the $20. But if somebody sends me a bid and says, hey, I'll take all the keys for $60, and then another person responds, say, hey, I'll take the white key for $20, then I'll say, no, we're going to keep all the keys together because of the higher bids. Just that's normally how I do it. So is it right how I do it? Of course it is. Let's see here. Dollywood is in Pigeon Forge near Gatlinburg. Yep. I know we've been to Dollywood. We went when you still had to wear masks in public, and oh, it was so hot, and that was a miserable day. So the lines weren't as bad, but still, it was just miserable. Menton, Tennessee. Didn't know there was one in Branson. Yeah, there is one in Branson. The $100 giveaway is smart in getting new subscribers. I think it's helped a little bit. You know, I think it's helped. Lucy Britton, hello from Michigan. Hello, Lucy. So we got these 2 rings, $20 a piece is what will start the reserve with these. But they are sterling. Now they've got coloration to them, but they are sterling silver. Just a little jar of buttons. So got a little vintagey buttons. And kind of looks like droopy. We're currently at 96,102. Boy, we're moving up. Was a sticker on there at one time. Little glass. It is glass, but to me, I see droopy in it. But maybe it's just a little dog. I've got little silver and gold. You got silver and gold. You can sing the song. There you go. Little handbags. Kind of remind you of prom kind of stuff. Dolly owns Silver Dollar City now. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, she's quite the mogul, man. She owns quite a bit of stuff. Let's see. Dollywood, when I looked it up, is in Knoxville. Is it in Knoxville? Is there another one in Knoxville? Look at this thing. You guys remember these? I remember being on a field trip. in middle school loving these kind of things. We went to Cahokia Mounds, and they had these in the gift shop. Sorry, pulled that back from 6th grade. And then a little maraca. Neat. Don't know much about it, but does it have a name on it? 1920? Maybe? Something? That might be a year. Is that a year? I don't know. It's wood. Feels good in the hand. Got a cool bell. Nice little bell. A little older bell. Because of the ringer. It's in Knoxville. Drove by it last week. Is there another one? I thought there was one in Gatlinburg. They might have multiple now. I got some Coach bags here. You got the blue one. Doesn't look like there's been a lot of damage or anything to it. Maybe a little scuff here or there. But pretty nice little Coach bag. Zipper works and all of that. It's got the blue interior there. She has two. Okay, that makes sense. And here's another little Coach bag here. Crossbody bag style with a strap there. So, but everything seems to be legit on the Coach bags from what I can tell. Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg. It's not in Knoxville. I drove by last week. They may have offices in Knoxville. Now, that might be true, too. Maybe their home office is based there, or they built one. That could be, too. Here's a knife set here for you. Not sure how to pronounce that, but everything is in there. It's still all sealed up and wrapped up, all the knives. Is the Coach bag a zip top or a flap? This is zip, and that is zip. So if that helps you there. Got a neat little set here. This looks a little more vintagey. What is it, a carving set there, I believe? Carving set. Let's see if I can see a brand here for you. There's a better brand on these things or not. Feels really nice. It's weighted. Weighted at the bottom there. It's got a nice feel to it. I don't see any branding on that one. Oh, here we go. Towel. Towle stainless USA. So made in USA. It's a German knife set. This one up here. That makes sense, doesn't it? Kuchenstolz. Butcher that one. But neat. So you got made in USA. So we got German knives, USA, and then I got another one here, the Hiroshi. That looks like a very sharp knife. Comes in its original box here. Apparently it's a chef's knife, master chef's knife there. So these things can be very, very sharp. So you got to be very careful when you're taking them out. See how they still have the plastic stobs there, so that you don't cut yourself. So, and that looks like a wood handle to me. Feels really, really nice, really, really nice there. So it's this brand. If anybody knows anything about them, free lifetime warranty and sharpening. There you go. It's probably an $800 knife, for all I know. Are we bidding on these items? No, we're not bidding on them now. This is just the live preview for the sale tomorrow. We will be having the sale. The auction will be on this YouTube channel right here at noon Central Standard Time. But if you say, hey, I can't be there, but I'd love to send a bid, I'll send $40 bid on the Hiroshi knife here, the chef knife. Quite often, people that send in reserve bids do win. And we just do a countdown for them, and when the item comes up for bid, and sometimes they win, sometimes they don't win. Heather just put up in the thread where you would send those bids. So, yep, there you go. These are some neat little sets here. I think they're for pictures, right? Kind of a little picture holder there. Green shoe and purse, and then I got kind of the purple and the white, or purple and the cream. Will you be doing the wooden keys separately? It all depends on what somebody sends me. So if they just want the white one, we'll just go with the white one. Or if somebody sends me a lot for all of them, then we'll do it that way. So feel free to do it how you want to do it. And got a lot of little brooches here. Neat little brooches there. Always fun to find. Brooches seem to always go pretty good. They're letter holders. Oh, okay. I thought they were picture holders. I guess they can hold both. Neat little brooches there. Oh, Silverado City is not owned by Dolly. Okay. Let's see. Hey, I've got one more of these hummingbirds. Everybody love these hummingbirds. So, Dad found one more there. So we got one more of those. Love this bell that Dad found. Look at this bell. That's got to be crystal. Yeah, crystal clear, made in Hungary. Look how beautiful that bell is. The red there. Boy, that's nice. So we got a nice red crystal bell. And then we've got this Liberty Bell. I think it's a Liberty Bell, right? I believe it's Liberty Bell. Do I email my bid on the keys? Yes. Yep. Just email the bid, and we'll be looking for it. I grew up in Kentucky and had some field trips to Silverado City and Pigeon Forge. Just looked up, and it became Dollywood in 1986. I love the Pigeon Forge. Well, we enjoyed our time in Pigeon Forge too, Gatlinburg. Was it Cade? Is it Cade's Cove? No. Is that right? Cade's Cove? So we sold black bear, just roaming around, which is amazing. These ladies here are all thimbles. They're decorative thimbles. I think they're Avon, 1984. But pretty neat. Different hairstyles, different hats. Kind of a neat little set there. Got another little thimble, wedding cake thimble there. Cade's Cove, that's why I moved here. Yeah, we really enjoyed Cade's Cove. So, we had pictures of James at the one of the little churches that we stopped at. We did the bike ride through Cave Cove. Genuine Venetian glass, mosaic beads. We're going to start this at $25. Comes with its original card holder, and then it comes with a box. Museum of Fine Arts, Boston. So, kind of a neat Venetian glass there. I remember as a kid you could touch the Liberty Bell. Guess you can't touch it now. I don't know. I've never been, but our daughter Lexi went. So, did Lexi get to touch the Liberty Bell? Did she say?
I think it's encased in glass.
It's encased in glass now and roped off. Okay, so no, it's yeah, you're right. You don't get to touch anymore. Let's see. Here's some few little bells. What's this one say? Fort Scott, Kansas. Little brass bell there. It's probably made in India. Looks to me. Detroit, little car. Pretty little bells. Got another little set of jewelry Mom's got here put together here for you. Really pretty little beads there. I'm going to start that at $20. You get the necklace. Necklace is just over 16 inches, more like 17 inch. And then the bracelet there. It's got a little matching set though. Probably one of the nicest things that we've seen in a while, jewelry-wise, is this right here. This is jade. And every bead in this thing is jade. Mom's been looking this up. She's got a reserve on it at $150, but it's well worth that. Actually worth a lot more than that, but it's a good start at least. But it is jade. She's had it checked out there for you guys. Really pretty. Look at all the different beads, and all of the beads checked out to be jade also. So, and it's a longer necklace too. It's not a short necklace. It's a 20-inch plus necklace. I think it's 20 to 22-inch necklace. So, really nice. Jade is green. No, this checked out to be jade, and every bead is jade. So, when I was a kid, the Liberty Bell came to New Baden Park, and they took the elementary kids up there to touch it. That's pretty cool. It traveled. And then I've got wearable neck. Let's see, little tin. Let's see. Opening that there. Mom's got a reserve on that of $20, but it's like a whole container of necklaces. Look at that. Look at that. Holy cow. But it's not broken. So she usually lets me know one way or the other with the tag that she sends. So she'll say it's a wearable, so it's not broken jewelry. So good to there. Yeah, jade is in more than just green. Yep. And that container there is broken jewelry. A lot of crafters will use different pieces in it. And she's got all kinds of stuff in there. Bracelets and necklaces and rings and all sorts of stuff. But it's great if you do the craft circuit or anything like that. A lot of people can find a lot of pieces that they repurpose into something. So she's got that starting at $20 there. Also there. Okay, and then we've got some bags of ribbon. I think there's a tag on there to start these at $15, which is pretty cheap when it comes to ribbon. But it's just a ton of ribbon in the bag. I think I've got 2 bags of ribbon, and usually I get reserves on those pretty quickly. If you are a new buyer and you want to sign up for our live sales, please make this 0.00 purchase on the website. So we get your contact info is what we need. So is there a reserve on the 10 of necklaces? Yeah, $20 on this little 10 necklaces. I think the 10 is pretty cool too. It's got the train in there. The American Express train. Somebody's going to want the 10 more than the jewelry, I bet. And then she's got these little containers of jewelry here. I think you could see everything in there, really. And this has got fans in there. She's got fans and jewelry in this. And then she's got a lot of different little beaded necklaces. All vintage, you can kind of tell. A little bit more vintage styles in there. But that's almost exclusively what you get when you go to auction, if you think about it. And then beautiful ring, size 8 on this. Good size ring. Look at that thing. Boom. So size 8. It's not going to fit my finger. But size 8, that's a good size there. Kind of a fashion ring there. Comes with a box and everything. I don't have a reserve on that. So if somebody said, hey, I want that large ring, size 8, feel free to send a reserve. Let's see here. Hello from Rawlins, Wyoming. Hello, Julie. We had somebody from our church just leave our church and moved out to Wyoming. So, but yeah, it was sad to see them go, but they're kind of living their dream, you know. And then let's see here. We've got a nice Longaberger basket here, and I believe it's got stuff in it. Was that the tissue box basket? Got all kinds of little trinketies. Dad calls these loaded baked potatoes. Oh, look at that thing. Bracelet, buddy? Huh. Got a I'm busy taking number. That's a good thing to have. Bunch of other rando things in this. Never know what you'll find. It's always neat. With you got the Longaberger basket. Is there a reserve or starting price on the container of jewelry? I don't think there was. Mom, was there a reserve bid on these things? I can't remember now. I know Dad's on. Mom, did you have a reserve on these? They were in a bag, and I probably peeled the bag off and didn't look well enough. Don't know. But, you know, we start everything at $5, and, you know, this is going to go for more than $5. I know that. Napier set here. Oh, $10. Okay. Yeah, that's definitely going to make $10. And you get the container. Napier set, that's where the box was in it. I don't have a reserve set for this here. But you do have the necklace, the 16-inch, and you've got the bracelet. So, and it's the vintage Napier little jewelry set. I do have some sterling items. And so all of this stuff right along here is either sterling silver or real pearls, okay? And so we've got a reserve set on that. It's just starting at $15. So it's a good start. And most likely we'll go much higher than that, but at least we'll start it at $15. You got the nice sterling silver little pendant there. Everything is marked 925 on this here. I'll show you one piece that is not marked that. A long 925, marked 925 Italy necklace. I think that's like 26-inch long necklace. Good long necklace there. Good morning from Australia. Well, good morning to you too. It's cool font you did there. Sterling silver necklace there with a sterling silver little pendant there. That's a 16-inch necklace there. Again, we'll start all these at $15 and go up from there. This one is nice. Those are real pearls. Real pearls there with sterling silver hardware. A little 16-inch. I think it's 16-inch, but it might be 14. That might be choker style. It looks like choker style to me. So that might be closer to the 14-inch. $925 though, all the hardware is, and the real pearls. So you get quite a few little real pearls there. Another real pearls there. This would have been like an extension thing, but these nice little gray real pearls. So nice little piece there. And I've got some real pearls here too. I believe these would be freshwater pearls though, because of the elongated pearl there. But that little bracelet there, I believe that's a 7.5-inch bracelet with the little wooden beads with the real freshwater pearls. This is something a little bit different here. This is made in Germany, and it is not 925 sterling. It's 0.835 sterling. 0.835 silver sterling. Okay? And that marking is right down here on the pendant. See it there. And then you also see the German manufacturer. Is it Wonderbelt, something of that nature. 835 sterling silver there. Okay, let's see. Here's a few items that I had that did not sell at a previous sell, so I'm bringing some of these back. A whole bag, no reserve set for this, but you have the whole bag there of just fun little jewelry there. Not jewelry, bobbins. We had a reserve set for this. I'm not going to set a reserve for it anymore because it didn't sell at the reserve we had set. Those are all beautiful mother of pearl set there. You've got the necklace and the bracelet and the earrings. Definitely a vintage set. So nice. Necklace, 16-inch, nice bracelet size, and I believe those are post earrings. These two rings, same thing. They did not meet reserves, but so I'm not going to set a reserve. You can feel free to say, hey, I want that set, and I'll go $30 on it. Wonderful. And then that will be the start of it. But really nice rings here. This was a class ring from 2001. Quite often you find these when you're buying jewelry flats at auctions. So Mike, everybody knows Mike from 2001. This is a sterling silver ring. Beautiful ring. Really neat. You got the mother of pearl and the little bird there. And then I've got the two pocket watches. I think you saw this one like 3 weeks ago, and you saw this one last week. They did not meet their reserve, so I'm just bringing them back. There you go. But neat little pocket watches. What's the size of the bird ring? I'm sorry, it's a size 6. Size 6 on the bird ring. And I believe this is a size 11. And then when you open this here, this is a really nice pocket watch. It's a jeweled pocket watch. If I can get it to open. Give me 1 second. There we go. It's a Seth Thomas 17 jewel pocket watch, Swiss made. Really a pretty watch there. You've got the, sorry, the focus here. You've got the car scene there, but then you've got the train scene here. Really, really nice little pocket watch. And I got these two little pieces here. These are all marked pieces here too. Yeah, Seth Thomas is very expensive. But we could not hit the reserve on it last week, so we'll see. This has got a crown, Staffordshire, England there. So these can be very pricey also. I'm not setting a reserve on these. Just go for it on that guy there. And this is a sterling silver piece here too. And it's got a marking up in here somewhere. Nice marking. I looked these up one time. They were expensive guys too. But again, all of these I'm not setting a reserve for. You guys go for it. Good afternoon again from North Carolina. Hey, Kathy. And then I got a pair of scissors here. What are these, like shears? What do you call these guys? You know it better than me. WISS from USA, made in the USA. Got a Hot Wheels set there. Various different, I think there's 5 different cars in the set. And got them all there for you. Got a Longaberger set of the baskets there. It's got the nice container in there. Here's a couple of the very long necklaces that Mom's got here for you. This looks like the Mayan calendar to me. So it's a little blurry. Not sure. It's pinking shears. Thank you. Cloth shears. Okay. But pretty neat. Very long necklaces. Very, very long necklaces there. And that's neat. It's neat bead in there. Made by hand. Oh, is that what that means? Okay. Cool. Made by hand. Well, that's got to be nice. And I got a few little knives there for you. Got the nice, really it's a display knife there. I mean, you could use it, but most of them are given as gifts and displays there. You got the deer, beautiful white-tailed deer knife there. Do have a coin set there. We'll have plenty of other sterling silver, or not sterling silver, silver coins. Silver coins. I usually do them at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock. And we'll have all kinds of different coins. And but I do have this set here. These are the unique 1-year rarities. So I have one set of that there. I also have a set of, these are layered in 24 karat gold. This is every state that the gold rush was in, with a lot of little write-up on it. It's kind of a nice little display. There you go. Got a pretty little, another display knife there. It's got the eagle. Now the national bird. And I've got tiger's eye. This is rough cut tiger's eye. Turn it into your own jewelry, or however you want to do it there. I think I got, what, about 7 stones there. What we got? I've got the, for you ninjas out there, got a lot of ninjas that watch us. So we've got your throwing stars. I'll be honest with you this way. That, you know, this can definitely, you know, you can gouge your eye, that's for sure. I don't think you're going to kill anybody with one of these things here. They're kind of more just for practice and for fun on there, but they're pokies, and so most people that have bought them from us, they throw them at logs and whatnot and have fun, see what it's like to throw a ninja star. But anyway, if there you go. Several little knives here that we had. I got another Barlow knife. I think this is my last Barlow knife with the little rainbow wood handle. Really pretty. An S&D leopard handcrafted knife there. It's got a little wear to it, as you can see. A lot of times this happens in auctions and stuff, but got a little bit of wear to it. But still has the original box, so that's, or a 10. It's a 10 on a box. Got another nice right edge knife there. Missing the little piece right here. Usually that would go on there. It's usually the brand piece there. Probably was right edge. America. Nice little pocket knife. Good little whittling knife. Got the Wild Deer Hunter. Got one more of those guys. And then I got the cool little sheath knives there. You got the eagle on this one here. And this has got the, kind of has that look of the medieval ages, you know. Sometimes they're named, sometimes they're not named. I was trying to see. But you can feel like a knight at the round table. And then we collected a whole bunch of other rings here. I got size 6 through size 13, and we'll probably make these towards the very end. Unless there's one in here you absolutely want. And we'll go ahead and do that there. Looking through all the cool little rings there. They're just fashion rings. None of those rings are sterling, but there's some pretty neat rings. You get all kinds of little designs. They're just kind of fun little fashion rings to have. Quite a few different sizes. Size 6 through 13. I had a 5.5 last week, but I don't have any more 5.5s or 5s or 4s. Don't have any 14s either. Let's see. So just signed up. Hope I did it right. I'm sure you did. I'm sure you did it right. So weird. The eagle became the national bird. 620 to 1792. Life alone. Not sure why that was brought up recently in government. Unless I missed something. It was. I'm trying to remember how it goes, Amber. It's like they passed a resolution making it the national bird. It was the national symbol, but it wasn't the national bird or something like that. There's something funky. My wording might be off there, but I think that's why they officially made it. Sounds like somebody needed to pass a bill that all of us already thought anyway. And anyway, it was bipartisan though. So there you go. Subscribe. It's free. Share with the universe because you never know who may be watching. And thumbs up. Bought a pocket knife for husband. He had worn his down to a thin blade, and now he has a new one. Wonderful. Ben Franklin wanted the turkey. Yes, he did. That's a tasty national bird. What is the size of the V ring? I think it's this one here, right? V. It's a size 11. Size 11 on that ring there, Elsa. Okay, I'll go back through it one more time there. You got the knives that we'll do there. You got some of the coins here. Stop me if there's something you want me to look up real quick. I got, those are tiger's eye stones. Real tiger's eye. This piece here for you ninjas. Got the long necklace. I think this is the Mayan calendar. Or was meant to look like the Mayan calendar. Another little cool deer knife there. Got some longer burger basket. I'll sell that as a set. Got the bobbins. I've got the Hot Wheels. Probably sell that as a set. Got the scissors. Some neat jewelry here. Pocket watches. That one is the Seth Thomas pocket watch, and this is the Ingram pocket watch. Really pretty rings. Class ring and that sterling silver ring. Mother of pearl set there. All of this jewelry is sterling silver and real pearls. We'll start everything on this at least at $15. This is the piece that's 0.835 sterling. Got the Napier jewelry set here with the box. Got the Longaberger basket. It's got all kinds of cool stuff in it. And we've got the ribbon. 2 bags of ribbon. Got a really large ring, size 8. I think Mom's got $10 reserved on those, but I don't think that's going to be a problem because you get the container and a bunch of jewelry inside. They'll make nice little lots. Check this, guys, out. Feel free to look that up. You can take a screen grab and look it up. This is all jade, vintage real jade beads. It's all been checked out and verified that it is real jade. Mom did a good job doing that. $150 is where we're going to start. I know it's worth a lot more than that, but still, got to start somewhere. And then we've got $20 on the nice train metal tin that's filled with jewelry. It is wearable jewelry, not broken jewelry. This container is also $20, but it is the broken jewelry. Got the nice hummingbird. Those sold really well the last time we had them, but I only have one of them left there. Really pretty bells there. You got the crystal bell here. See if I get it to ring. There we go. And the Liberty Bell. Set of the thimbles there. I'll at least do the ladies as a set there, and then we'll do the cake. You got the little bells here. Another little beaded jewelry set there, starting at $20. I love watching the unpacking to see what they get. Yeah, it is kind of fun. We got 4 pallets in here that I really don't know what's in them, which is neat. So we have vendors call up and say, hey, I've got a health and beauty palette. What do you think? Could you take it? And we're like, yep, we'll definitely do it. And then we work out a deal and yada, yada, yada. So financial deal at least. All these different little brooches there. A lot of those health and beauty palettes are from Walgreens and CVS. So we usually find good stuff in there. Got some of the knife sets here. Got this knife set here. Kitchen knife set there. Got the carving knife set here. I like the mystery palettes. The mystery palettes to us are fun, but terrifying all the same. We really have to trust our vendors for those. So, but we've been trying to build relationships with people so that we don't get completely taken. I got the silver and gold. We have companies we don't buy from anymore because, yeah, it was not a good buy. Couple Coach bags there. They're the zip on the top. Somebody asked that question. Pretty bell here. Got a nice little paperweight dog. Everybody loves paperweight dog. Little small jar of buttons. Kind of fun. Couple of sterling silver rings. We'll start those at $20 a piece there. Size 7 is the leaf. And size 5 for that one there. I got a couple apples there. The wooden apple and the glass apple. Got the Avon hands. Pretty hands. Lighthouse salt and pepper shaker. Pretty neat paperweight there. Got the ducks. Do you still buy from bulk? We haven't in a long time now. Their stuff is returned. Mace is why. And sometimes you will get really good stuff from bulk.com. We don't have any really hard feelings for them. They've always treated us very fairly, but occasionally you would get a pallet and it would just be kind of you break even. You may make a couple $100, and with employees we've got to do it better than that, and we found better solutions than that. But when they're starting out, they're fantastic. Melissa and Doug, you got the space puzzle. Thomas Kincaid. Jigsaw puzzle comes with a wicker basket. Beautiful. Another Longaberger basket here. It's got, I thought it was recipes, but it's a Rolodex. I bought a mystery box from you guys and loved it. I had so many different little things, so I can use some and give away as gifts. Wonderful. It's always good to hear. Let's see. Got some of the watches here. We'll start all these at $10. Different little watches that Mom found there for you. Got the 3 keys, 3 large wooden keys. Got the white key, the brown key, and what do you want to call that one? It's kind of almost got a yellowish tint, doesn't it? Like a black and yellow. But let's see here. Beautiful box. Definitely vintage on that one there. It's got some age to it there. Little cedar box. It's got a mirror inside. Really, really pretty box. It's probably an old box there. And then I've got the my Australian bead bag. Look at that guy. Neat. Got another little wooden box. This is probably an older one, too. Cold seems to be good. I also have Candy Dilemma. All right. And then I got a nice little blue jar. We got what some people think is D'Artagnan of the Three Musketeers. It is sitting on a marble piece there. Really neat little statue there. Got a cool little bud vase there. And then you got the large chess piece. The dog paper looks like Droopy. That's what I thought too. And really pretty wood carved piece there. Might be olive wood. Dad kind of thought it might have been olive wood there. And it looks like the woman at the well or somebody bringing the pitcher of water there. And a nice pretty paperweight there. You got your marriage masks. That's what you're supposed to look like when you get married. Boom. Beautiful. Got a cannon. Always need a cannon. Can't have an auction without a cannon. Let's see. Thank you, Elsa. My daughter loved the green tea candy you got, but I accidentally threw it in the washer. Oh, that ain't good. So, fine bakery goods. I thought this was really neat. A neat little piece here. So, kind of an advertising piece. And who is this guy? Anybody figure out this guy? Is this a president? Or is this just the owner of the cafe? It's like Grover Cleveland or something. I don't know. But pretty neat. Does it say something down there? No. More candy would be good. We did candy mystery boxes on the fire sale Wednesday. Nice little angel there. Got the sword so you can run around and be ninjas still. Samurai ninjas. Pretty cool sword though. Might have been a wastebasket, but I think you could put a candle on the bottom of it and be a nice, throw a really nice light shadow. Looks like Grant. Maybe it's Grant. Is that Grant? Could be. Another little paperweight there. Nice glass piece there. Blue glass piece. Kind of looks like an egg. And then this is that 24 karat gold plated. It's that, is that chokin art there. Comes with the original box. Really pretty little glass basket. Doesn't seem to be any damage on that. Looks pretty. Got, I think, what I saw about it was that they're for like good luck, but there might be another story to it that I'm not familiar with. But it's all brass. Very, very heavy. The top does not open, or I couldn't get it to open. I don't know if there was something else in that or not. And then got this really cool looking couple there. I think I'm going to sell that as a couple because they look like a couple. Look like they should go together. Emperor hat copy. Is that what it is? Emperor hat? I don't know. All right, and that's it. And Heather should be coming any moment. And she's going to send you away. There she comes running, sprinting.
All right, thanks so much for joining us on today's live auction unboxing. Again, if you would like to send in a reserve bid, make sure you send it to that email I've been posting in the live chat. It's also in the top of the description of this video, so you can send it to hookedonpickin@gmail.com. All bids, reserve bids, need to be in before 11 o'clock on Friday, which is an hour prior to the start of our live 4-hour auction tomorrow. If you don't want to send in any reserve bids and just want to see what stuff goes for, definitely join us on the live auction at noon Central Standard Time right here on this YouTube channel. If you're not yet signed up to be a live sale buyer, make sure you go to HookedonPickin.com and sign up to be a live sale buyer. If we get a reserve bid from you, you will receive a response from us letting you know that we received your bid and you're either outbid or the highest bidder. Make sure you continue to watch that thread, because if someone outbids you, we'll respond back to your email letting you know that you've been outbid to give you an opportunity to up your reserve bid if you so choose. All right, thanks so much for joining us. Yes.
We have another video today.
Yes, tonight at 5 o'clock, you still get to see an unboxing, so definitely check out the channel then when that video drops, and you'll get to see we unboxed later this evening at 5 o'clock. Thanks so much for joining us, and of course, remember in the end, Jesus wins.